All right, guys. Nathan's MRE here. We're back today. We're back with a Dutch ration. This one is from MRE Mountain. They were gracious enough to send us this one. And another one similar to it. We were doing this, getting ready to figure out what we're going to do today. And I asked Philip, I said, do you want a US MRE? And I pointed at the shelf of them. And he's like, not so much. Not so much. So we had these. He's like, you know what? Let's just do one of these. So that's what we're doing. This one is a operational ration dried meals plus energy module. This is menu 6, code 12, whatever code 12 is. Chocolate muesli. We have pasta with beef, and we have pasta with chicken and curry. Should be very interesting. Do we have a date on it? I do not see a date on this bad boy. Are we stamped anywhere? We are not stamped anywhere. We'll figure it out. 5,259 kcal. So yeah, let's open it up. Like always, for a start, if you want one of these, go to MREmountain.com. We'll put a link in the description. Tell them Nathan sent you. Tell them that, or they won't fill your order. That's not true, but tell them we sent you over there. And if not, you know, not. Whatever. First of all, man, got some tortillas. Let's describe, right? We have, this is our instant porridge. This is plain porridge. Now, it didn't say that. We didn't sign up for this one. So we got another porridge. Nope, pasta with vegetables. Pasta with beef and vegetables. So the description on the front's a little bit vague, we'll say. It's not necessarily reflecting what's in it. It's just what type of food that's in it. We have pasta and chicken curry. All right, so now we have a chocolate muesli, which is on the front of the package. 2 different mueslis. Look at the accessory pack. We see a lot of German manufactured stuff in this one. I'll keep rolling here. We have some whey, vanilla milkshake protein powder. And we have a expiration on that of 2024. We have a date on this other stuff here. Our production of 2/22/21 and a best before of 2025. So I would say probably this is a 2022 ration or late 21. Be my guess on it. We have some drinks here. And a lot of European drinks have, or European rations have the same drink, the same similar setup. Ice tonic drink powder, orange flavored. Here we have a exotic flavor. Grapefruit flavor. Grapefruit flavor. Apple flavor. We have a separate little pack here. First time I've seen this. Usually this comes in with everything else. Some Nut Walker roasted cashews. Roasted, unsalted cashew nuts. I've never seen this before in that brand. You just always peanuts in some arrangement. And these should be a lot better than the barbecue ones they had a while back. Those are a little funky. Oh, man. Peanuts barbecue. Yep. Nut Walker makes some really good stuff, but this barbecue one leaves a little bit to be desired. This is probably the best tuna I've ever had, and especially the lemon pepper tuna. This has a nice, like, creamy sauce with it. It's already like a pre-done kind of tuna salad situation. It's not fishy at all. It should be very, very good. Iced tea powdered. And there again, you see a lot of this stuff that comes in the German rations. Why that's separated in that bag, nobody will know. But here's the actual accessory pack with all the rest of the drinks. So, tea powder we already had. We have another tea powder right here. Instant cocoa beverage powder. This is probably one of the best ones that come in any MRE. It's very, very nice. Chicken soup, beef bouillon. And there again, guys, these are some of the best ones I've ever had. So we're getting to the Bundenheiser, or how the hell you say it. Bundenweir ration stuff here. Pepper, salt. Coffee creamer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of sugar. Italian style herbs. Herbs, wherever you're from, depends on how you say it. I gotta say it both ways, and people get all mad at me, right? This is probably gonna be your little oregano, some garlic. We'll let Philip try that one. Instant coffee. We have 3 packs of instant coffee. We have 3 bags of tea. We have a English breakfast tea, green tea, and lemon flavored tea. And so I've never seen this exact Orifo or Rifio, however you want to say it. I've never seen them make the tea bags. I don't think before. I think they've always been like a name brand, like a generic commercial brand. This video's gonna be 4 hours long, man. Take us half an hour just to unpack everything. Another giant bag of stuff.
There's so much.
Cereal bar, apple. Like, we know all this stuff is great too.
Yeah,
that's the nice thing about it. Has some tissues or some TP, depends on things run out for you, literally. Okay, so these are actually very good too. Lemon cakes, these little cakes that in the past have been very moist and very nice. And you can tell I don't want to squish it, barely touching it. It's not hard as a rock, so that's always good. We have fruit biscuits. These are great. This kind of is like the best ration, really. I mean, this is like a greatest hits ration, we'll call it. Oh, man. Black jam, black cherry jam. We had this before, but it was like the cheese, the peppered cheese. Remember that? You ever had that? Maybe not. Who knows? Hazelnut Spread, chocolate flavor. I've never seen this either in a pouch like that. So this is basically Nutella. Well, you said you're hungry, right?
Yep.
Hopefully. Licorice sticks. I was reading something about licorice. What was it? Really bad for blood pressure? It's really bad for something. I don't know. We'll see. Wild West. This is Euro beef jerky. Ultra dry. But maybe it'll be different. High protein. We have 3 moist towelettes. Peppermint flavored chewing gum. We have a spoon. Probably should have given more than 1 spoon with this mess. I mean, holy crap. This is Ardente's Farm Pate. This is actually very good. I've had this before. And usually give you a mushroom pate with it too. Vitamin D3 tablet. Really? Really? A couple toothpicks. Gastroline. And these are a little square, like a little flat toothpicks. Like the Euro, like the old school Euro stuff. Spearmint flavored chewing gum. There's 2 pieces each one of these bags. And we have these biscuits, like a cookie biscuit. And it doesn't really say anything on it. Where the hell's where's the phone at? Let's see if we can translate. These are maybe digestive biscuits. Usually you get those in some of these. Whole wheat biscuits. Okay. Well, it's probably the same thing, I would say. Let's go ahead and wrangle this mess onto a tray. We need to heat up some water of all sorts. We'll be right back. All right, so let's do the grapefruit drink. Just going to do one. We don't need to do all of them. They left a little bit to be desired on the tear notch on that one. All right, there we go. Just got some white powder in a cup. And usually these are 500 mil. Looking to see here. 250 mil on this one, actually. So they changed that a little bit. It used to be 500 on everything on these cold drinks. 250. We're about right there-ish for 250. We need to mix up some of that with a spoon. We'll kind of let that settle to the back, and then we'll Pour some in a smaller cup. All right. Wipe your little greasy little mitts off. That's a very, very thin moist towelette. Pretty much no smell to it though, like none at all. Always try to keep these away from the tray, not to drip hand cleaning alcohol on the tray. And then, okay, so the whey, do you want to do the whey cold or hot?
Cold.
Okay.
I think cold. What do you think?
I don't know. I mean,
I guess warm would be like a milkshake. But I don't know.
See what it says. 35 grams, 250 to 300 mil of water. See, we don't have that. We have that. We have about half of that. Should we use this or should we use something else? I mean, there's many options here. My thoughts are we just pour it in a damn bottle of water and shake it up. Well, let's try some. How about that? Oh, smell that.
Yep.
A little cake icing action. Don't you have some of this at home, you said?
Yep, that's the same thing pretty much.
Really?
Yep, it's vanilla.
Is that decent or is it gritty?
I think it's good.
You like chew it before you drink it, or
Yeah, shake it up a lot.
That's what I try to put in a bottle here. We just screw the lid on and shake the heck out of it. We didn't even take the label off the bottle. A couple wild animals, right? It's very possible my head's right in the way too. How much we put in this? More than that for that little bit of water?
Probably.
It feels like one of those things, if I dump it a little bit too high, it's just going to go over the tray. Like it's doing. Need more? Do it over here. For that reason right there. I'm going to try that. That's probably not quite half of it. Is that the right mix? We'll let that set up over the side. A little dust on there. Okay, our water's done here. Philip just put it over here, so let's grab it. We have a lot to do here. So, let's start off with, let's go and do our hot drinks. Those need to dissolve. Well, let's do these first. This needs to sit even longer. So, let's kick out our plain Havermount muesli, because there's no flavoring in that. I think what they give you, you could actually dump the hot chocolate in it. You can do whatever you want and make it whatever you want. I think they give them plain, so in case you don't like what they have here, you get options. If you just want to dump sugar in it, I guess. So there's our chocolate muesli. I'll just mix this up really good. Go down the guts. That water is so hot. And that's about right. See, it's a little bit liquidy. By the time we zip that up and come back to it, that should be just about right. Give it a little shake too. Next up, pasta and chicken curry. Definitely got some curry in it. There we go. Has that yellow curry smell?
Yeah, it smells good.
Yeah. Be very careful not to overdo it. It's definitely not overdone. This kind of stuff, you always want to go slow with the water because you can always add more, but you can't take it out. Is that going to be enough water for that? Probably not. We'll put just a tiny bit more. Because what will happen, it'll suck all that water up once the pasta starts reconstituting. It'll turn what we like to call drywall mud. Okay, that's good enough for right now. We may have to add some more to it coming up. It's got so much stuff in the Ziploc part of it, it's not going to zip back up. Pasta with beef and vegetables. They need to work on their on their powder and the zipper situation on these meals. That's for sure. Almost smells like fish.
It does smell like fish.
That's interesting. Knocking the powder everywhere. I need a little more water than that because those noodles are going to suck that up big time. But not a lot more, just a little dash of it. It doesn't look real appetizing the way it is, to be honest with you. A little bit of that action going. Make sure that baby's, the guts has popped out. Got powder everywhere. Next up, let's do our hot drinks. We're going to use a measuring cup for your hot chocolate here, maybe. Is that going to be ideal? We tossed out the cold tea because we're going to do hot tea. That's a lot. What's disappointing is in German rations you get 2 of these. There's only 1 in this one. And usually it doesn't say on here what the amount of water is. 200 mil. 200 mil. Right about there. You excited about the cocoa?
Yeah. It's usually very good.
All right. We're going to set this off to the side a little bit. Let that do its thing. And then next up, the Runder Bullion. We have a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot going on
There's
here.
a lot of food.
The Runder Bullion. Remember, right, this is about, I want to say this is only 100 mil. Of hot water. I don't know what to say. It's at your discretion, I guess. There's not much powder in there, so we'll go 150, 200. Because it can be very salty if you mix too thick. There we go. Mixed up really, really nice, actually. Got some little parsley floaters in there. Got little chunks of beef. Hopefully that's beef floating around. Something floating around in there. We're just going to set this back over here. Going down the line. We're going to do our lemon hot tea. And look at it, you can see all the lemon pieces in the tea bag. Well, it smells like lemon tea. All right, I'll let that steep out a little bit. Almost knocked that over, you see that? It's been terrible. We can't forget our tortillas over here and our beef jerky. So I think that's it. I think we're kind of ready to start. Let's start off with this tuna, I think. We also have our tortillas. So probably the tuna is meant to go into tortillas, which we actually may just do that. I'm disappointed there is no cheese spread with this. We don't really need it with this tuna. And I'm not even kidding. This is, like I said, no jokes aside, this is some of the best tuna I've ever had. It smells a little bit fishy, but then a little bit lemony at the same time. You can see here. All right, so let's put that here. Can we get this out of here or not? Take this. Grab a fork. Oh my God. Some people these days, I'll tell you what. All right. I don't want to finger on Philip's tortilla there any more than necessary, so we'll let him hop in here next and get his. I don't know what it is, what they put in that tuna that makes it so good. Just the right mix of spices. I'll drop some on the floor and on a shoe.
Oh, nice.
2 for the price of 1. I'll throw you a paper towel here. Lemon in that tuna really cuts the fishy taste of it.
That's actually very good.
You're not a real big tuna guy either, are you?
No, I usually don't like tuna that much at all. But this is
All right.
very good.
Hey, all that crap down like it was nothing. Now, what we're going to do here, because we're going to need this coming up. There you go, sir. The tuna is just like, it's a perfect mix, you know what I mean? It's not all weird.
The drink's pretty mild.
I have to do something. I can't stand it.
It's not bad at all.
The drink is very mild.
It's got little floaters. It's got a little sheen going on.
You can kind of get the grapefruit harshness. They can mix about the right amount of water with it. Looks like somebody blew the nose all over my spoon, though. Look at that. Any thicker would have been a little too much on the grapefruit. A little too brutal. Let's start our tuna over here. Look at that one proper up there on the... That's risky as hell. All right. Fill up to the... Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Some people these days will tell you what. All right. Come in here and we'll do a little bit of this. As everybody knows, what they say I have... what's the sickness? I forgot what everybody says.
OCD?
Yeah, OCD and or whatever. Probably worse. All right, nice and mild. Let's go through. Let's give everything a little mixy mix here. Look at the thickness of that chocolate, man. We need to fling this tea bag in the trash can. Because if we don't, it's going to be undrinkable. A lot of people don't like tea because of that reason. They try to steep it too long. That's almost too long. And it gets really bitter and weird. So, there's one thing I want to test out why this is still doing its thing. Is the dirty old farmhouse pate. The mushroom one is what I'm thinking of was really, really nice. But this is, let's be honest, this is runner up here. Let's break out our whole grain biscuits maybe for this. We got 3 of those. Open one up here. Oh my gosh. She's whole grain for sure. Whole grain or no grain, huh? Looks like a very dense biscuit. Like a big slab out of there. It's not very much pate. It smells really good. It smells almost like it's like meat. The biscuit's very, very whole grain. Good description for it. Very whole grain.
Mm-hmm.
It's like crunching down oats and stuff. So what do you think about that?
That's very good, like pate texture. You know,
It's not real strong. It's real
it's not
mild.
very. It's mild.
It's almost like their luncheon meat, kind of
Yeah.
like a blended pate and luncheon meat.
The biscuits are chewy, but it's whole grain.
Yep. Let's go ahead. Let's throw this to the side. We'll use this for that jelly, that jam. See how much water we had in it? We're going to have to add a little more to that. 'Cause that's pretty much straight out drywall mud. Man. Might let that sit a little bit longer. Because I feel like what's happened is a lot of that didn't get reconstituted right. Because we ran out of liquid. I mean, there it is. Well, let's just take a bite of it and see. Piece of meat in there. Think that's done? Think it's hard as a rock, like eating marbles. So, it's a very mild, like creamy, like creaminess to it. It's got some leaks in it though. Let's take a bite and see. The beef is actually reconstituted pretty good. It's a little bit chewy. It's almost like a piece of like hamburger. It's hot as hell in it. Burn your face off. So what's your premise on it? Got some vegetables, got some carrots. I think it's leeks I'm tasting in it. It's not necessarily onion. Kind of has that onion taste
That's
to it.
very good though.
Is it leek you think it's in it?
I think it's leek.
Okay.
It's oniony, but it's a little bit different.
Yep.
But it's very good.
Let's take a look at our pasta chicken curry. Same way. Man, look at this one. Just like concrete. A little water with it. Was your bite reconstituted good?
Yep. I think maybe I had one noodle that was a little chewy, but that's about it.
With this freeze-dried stuff, it's hard to get stuff to where it's where you want it and not chewy and weird. And so our chicken curry and pasta. Now, it said couscous on the front of the bag, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that... Was it this one?
That's the other one.
Other one?
You're spoiling.
Shit, I'm spoiling it. All right, there we go. It'll fall off there, yep. I don't know what the attraction is to curry, especially yellow curry, but there is a large attraction to my taste buds to that. The curry just makes it, doesn't it? I mean, it just has a nice flavor to it.
That's a super, like, that's a very good curry flavor.
It's very
sure.
flavorful, not spicy at all. Just a very nicely seasoned meal. So what do you think so far of the Dutch ration?
This is amazing. I'll be honest. This is like on par with French rations for sure.
So, like I said in the beginning, we've not done the U.S. ration in place of this. I think it was a good move. Think so?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll come back to the measly. Let's look at the measly. Let's look at her and see what's going on here. It's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and do it now, I think. There we go. It tastes like somebody put chocolate cake icing in it. That's a very nice chocolate in there. What's your take on it? Good or garbage?
That's amazing. Like, I actually love it. That's like a very dark chocolate.
All right, next up, the Runner Bullion. Have you ever had this before or not?
I think similar.
I can't get these cups apart, man. Let's use two of them. How about that? A little Runner Bullion for you, sir. Mix it about right. It's a tiny bit salty, which means get more water. Probably weird after eating that muesli.
Yeah, a little bit. It's not bad at all though. It's the bouillon taste.
Your first Runner Bullion experience was good?
Yep.
Okay. Let's keep rolling on here. Try our cashews out. Did Nut Walker do it this time? Let's see. No salt on them. But a cashew you kind of do with no salt. A peanut you kind of got to have something on it.
Yeah, cashews are very good.
Cashew's like a lot more sweeter.
It's more delectable.
All right. Well, I think we're about halfway through. So all this stuff's all dessert stuff. Let's go ahead and you can open these up.
And smell it, I guess. I mean, you can smell it.
What is that? Definitely oregano. Big time.
Yeah.
You got that pencil shaving kind of smell to it.
Yep.
All right. Are we going to try that? Let's be honest here.
Probably not.
Probably not. Black cherry jam. Everything's getting buried here. There's so much crap. Let's get you some on there for you. I want your spoon.
Yep. Alright, that's good. That's black cherry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very good. That's sweet.
I think what ruined it for me was that wheat biscuit. I think it needs to be on the fruit biscuit. The fruit biscuits are... Oh, they're already pre-broken to pieces for me. Look at that.
Awesome.
Have you ever had these? Smell that. Smells like gingerbread.
It does.
That's where it's at. Incredible piece of this on it. Does it have little pieces of fruit in them in the biscuit?
Right. It gives you like the fruit texture.
Yep. It just adds to it a little bit. That little bit of graham cracker, gingerbread kind of taste to it. That's very good. All right. So is this hands down? Is this the best MRE cookie slash biscuit you ever had? For a sweet
sure.
biscuit.
For a sweet biscuit?
Yep.
100%.
Okay.
It's not hard to chew or anything.
So what we needed, yeah, it's not like you're eating those damn tank track crackers. It's not like a Russian biscuit. It's none of that stuff at all. How come we always start these videos and it always ends up with me trying to pry cups apart over here on the side? It's like that's always where it goes to, right? All right, I'm going to just pour me a little bit out in this cup. I'm still on the no sugar, no bread diet. And we're not really, this video is not really helping that
No.
at all.
I wouldn't say, yeah, any of it.
So what happened if I drink a bunch, like a little bit, right? What happens if I drink all that? I feel like I drank 10 Red Bulls.
Yeah.
And then shortly after I start feeling sick. Close your eyes, your Pantera playing in the background, that kind of thing.
Mind racing.
Okay, that is a very nice hot cocoa. Like, there's nothing here that's bad so far.
It's a smooth dark chocolate.
Oh, you
hot
know what we
cocoa.
forgot? We're in dessert and we already forgot this. Let's do that at the very end.
The jerky?
Yeah, jerky's going to be very hard and very odd. So next up. Hazelnut spread. Chocolate with chocolate flavor. Tell you what, man, if you got diabetes, you want to go in the old Dutch military, they'd be like, nah. Nah. Your ass ain't going in here. You'd be dead the first week eating this stuff.
It is all very sweet, but it's not fake sweet, I guess. It's a lot of natural.
It's not high fructose corn syrup sweet.
Yeah.
It's freaking risky. That's pretty sweet. That's good you some out without getting on the floor. That's getting there. Oh, Nutella, but better. The Nutella has that dryness to it, the US Nutella, and you let it sit and get warm, it's like oil. That's not that way, though.
Right.
That's real nice and creamy. There again, cake icing. That's what first thing comes to mind on me.
Yeah.
Can you try that?
Icing. Yeah, I agree. But hazelnut cake icing.
Well, let's knock your taste buds for a loop here. Licorice. You like licorice?
I don't know. This might be a little different licorice than I'm used to.
What the heck? Licorice sticks. All different colors. So licorice has star anise in it. And a bunch of other stuff, obviously. Damn, man, the amount of sugar on the outside of that and the coating is crazy. It's not very strong. You ever had black licorice? That's what that is. The strongest you taste is a star anise. It's like a spice.
Right.
It won't hurt you, but at first it's a lot, then it kind of fades out. Never had the long sticks of black licorice?
I've had that before, but I'm not crazy about it.
Right. That's not too bad.
That's not too bad.
All right, next up. We're rolling on through the list here.
Lemon cake.
Yep, the dirty old lemon cake. How they do on this one? Let's see. Can I cut that down? Can I rip it down? I can feel it already. The sugar.
Oh, the sugar?
Yep.
I agree.
There you go, sir. We'll let you get in there and whatever you want. Doesn't smell like anything. It's like a very moist, dense cake. Like a pound cake. It's not real sweet though, but we just be eating like straight sugar. What's your take on that?
I like it. It's actually very good. It's like not very sweet, but yeah, all things considered. So
Take a little sip of that bad boy, or what?
sure.
Eat your cake first. We'll
Yeah,
come
the
back to it.
lemon flavors. I mean, it's lemony.
Yep. Our apple cereal bar. These are always great, no matter if they're apple, cranberry. We have blueberry ones before. Now I see why we fixed that tea instead of the sugar tea.
Right.
Because the time we get to the end of this, it's like, okay, that's enough. Like an apple spice kind of flavor. Very mild. That's a very nice flavor for a bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice and fresh. It's nice and pliable. It's not sticky. It's not hard.
Like you can't buy anything like that over here, like as a candy bar.
If you could,
If you could,
it'd
I
be
would.
so full of high fructose corn
I
syrup. It would just be like chewing this sugar.
See, I would prefer this every time. That
right.
apple taste is amazing.
I'm gonna try some of this. If you're gonna try some of your shake,
Oh yeah.
and we're gonna end it with this jerky. Lemon tea, not too bad. We pulled the tea bag out just in time. It's starting to get slightly acidic. A little hint of lemon. That doesn't need any sugar or anything. Well, I just ate a whole bunch of sugar. But I could usually drink it just like it is. Especially if it has a flavor in it like that. And last up, this may be the only bad thing in the whole meal. Oh, God.
It's not too bad.
There you go. Try a piece. I don't want to ruin my taster. I hate that smell. It's just full of garlic and stuff. Dry. Let me guess. Dry, hard, full of garlic and onion.
Try it.
I've already ate. I don't want to ruin my
It's
taster.
not as dry as last time.
I got my taster set on the rest of the runner bouillon
It's not.
and some of this pasta. Not as dry as last time.
I'm gonna try it out.
I hate to freaking try that. Oh, there we go. I mean, it's not great. It's not.
No, I wouldn't say it's good jerky, but it's
The
definitely not.
smell of it's 100 times stronger than what it tastes.
Right.
A little bit sweet. I don't know. You try your stuff. I think we're done after that.
Oh, this?
Yep.
I tried it. It's
Interesting.
it's watered down. I think you need to probably drink.
Put more in it.
Add more, yeah.
Okay. All right, man. I think we're done. It's been a long road. We're not going to eat the D3 tab. Well, we could. We got gum, salt, and pepper. There's no need for salt and pepper in any of this at all. Some guys will put pepper in the pasta and things like that. And but that's going to be it, guys. Overall, this is a 10 out of 10 ration.
Yeah, this is probably the best ration ever.
Don't forget, link in the description for MRE Mountain. Go check them out. Go buy something. Tell them Nathan sent you. They support us a lot this month. I greatly appreciate that. And that's all. We'll see you again very soon.